I wanted to hear about your extraordinary experience in judo at the Olympics. Tell us a little bit, first of all, about why this sport appealed to you as opposed to doing anything else.
Good question. I guess the real question is, what girl wouldn't want to throw around boys bigger than you starting at the age of 6?
Oh. Bigger than me, yes. Good
bigger
point.
Bigger than myself, I guess. Not bigger than you. But, I mean, I guess more than anything, judo is a pretty amazing sport. It requires you manipulating the balance of your opponent to throw them on their back as hard as you can in order to win.
Yeah, well, the martial art aspect of it, I think a lot of women could relate to give a sense of power and control.
Definitely.
To make it as an Olympic athlete, though, takes an extraordinary amount of dedication and sacrifice, and I wondered if you might be able to describe what you were willing to give up for the opportunity to be an Olympian.
Oh, wow. I've given up so many things. First and foremost, I gave up, I guess, a normal high school life. I was on the road most of my high school. I did online school for an entire year, and then I went to college. And, I never did that normal thing where you go to parties and sleepovers and hang out with your friends. I was always training and traveling.
And where did you go to college?
I'm an alumni of San Jose State in California, but I was born and raised in Oak Harbor, Washington.
Right. And that sort of discipline has been a hallmark of this. What I'm curious about is, as a martial arts practitioner, is it easier for women to advance because it's not as popular, or?
That's a good question. I would say for American judo players, I mean, I was only the second American to ever get an Olympic medal in judo.
Right.
So in that sense, it's very, very difficult on the international scene. But I mean, nationwide, any girl can, become a national champion if they really want to and are willing to put the work in.
And there is a respect and some traction for women in the sport.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
That's
self-defense.
Yes.
Best thing you can have for yourself,
Quite true. Tell us about your Olympic experience. I mean, besides medaling, what else about the experience of being a first-time Olympian impressed you?
I will say that it's very awe-inspiring. It's such a grand event, and you got to remember that everyone there trained their entire lives to get to that point and have the chance to perform on the biggest stage in the world. So it's intimidating, but not only do you train your whole life to be there, you're ready to compete when you get there too. So it's just a great experience overall. And describe what was perhaps the most compelling and memorable moment in your athletic competition as far as that breakthrough to a medal. That would be my first round fight that I had at the Olympics. I actually drew the #2 girl in the whole world, the favorite from Portugal, to possibly get a gold medal. And a lot of people had written me off as, that girl's going to be out first round. And I beat her in my first round. And that kind of set the stage for the entire day. My confidence was just through the roof, and I just steamrolled through people until I got that medal. Yeah. That is so cool. Yeah, it is an awesome day. Yes. Well, I just got goosebumps. Yeah. Thinking about it. Yeah, when the hair goes up in the back of your neck. Yeah, right. That's a good feeling, though. That's great. Well, Marti, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for talking to me.
Yes, and we really appreciate you coming by, and we hope you enjoy the Sports Star of the Year.
Pleasure to meet you, and I love your vest. I want to say that.
Hey, see, I keep telling people this is a chick magnet. Nobody believes me.
I'm magnetized.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
Yes, you too.